Well, hello there, everyone. It is, again, I use the joke all the time. So good to see you all. I just thought I would do this quick update video for you all to let you know what's happening during Lent. Just to answer the question that may have been on many people's minds of where I was this morning. I'm recording this Sunday afternoon. I was told that I may have been exposed to COVID at some point this past week. So I said I'll lay low and I'll associate as minimally as possible. But good news, rapid test came back completely negative. So I'm still going to play it safe for another day or two because we are coming up on Ash Wednesday. And I'll get to that in just a second. But Lent is upon us, and this is the first time really since 2020 we've been able to have the entirety of our Lenten journey together. We started it in 2020, and then the pandemic put everything to a grinding halt. So then 2021 came, and we thought it was going to be normal, and it didn't happen at all. We were able to have Easter together, but we weren't able to have Lent. So this year we're able to have, at the time of this recording, the entirety of our Lenten journey together. And I'm really looking forward to all of that. It's going to look a little different than we've been accustomed to, but of course the last 2 years have been everything but conventional. So here we are with that. This year we are going to be using a Lenten series as we have been doing for the last number of years. This year's series is the Sermon on the Mount. We'll be looking at Matthew chapters 5 and 6 throughout all of that. Jesus' Sermon on the Mount. And of course, the program comes with these meditations surrounding it all. But we will not be doing them during the middle of the week. I know we've been accustomed to Tuesday evening and Wednesday evening services in St. Andrews and St. Albans, respectively. But if there's one thing we've learned throughout the pandemic, and especially now, we are tired. We need to be able to rejuvenate ourselves. We need to be able to recharge before we dive back into everything the way we once did it. We need to regroup. We need to refocus. So instead of having midweek Lenten services, we will be doing the Sermon on the Mount during our Sunday worship. We will still be having our Eucharist and our devotions as always on Sundays, but we will be starting off our service, and our homilies will be based on this Sermon on the Mount series. Everything is all ready to go for it. So that will be starting this coming Wednesday, Ash Wednesday. We are at that point as well. And yes, we will be marking Ash Wednesday as it is because it's Ash Wednesday. You have to mark it on the Wednesday. It doesn't make much sense to have Ash Wednesday on a Friday, per se. And the way we will be doing Ash Wednesday this year, of course, we were able to do it normally in 2020, and last year we didn't get it at all. So this year we talked as clergy when we were on our retreat how would be the best way to do it to provide all of you with the surety that, this is as safe as it possibly can be. Yes, for Ash Wednesday, we still have the mask mandates that the province has set forward, so that part is there. But instead of me taking my thumb, pressing it into the ashes, and smudging each and every one of you, we will be using a cotton swab, a biodegradable cotton swab, like, the ones with the cardboard handle and all that, and that will be dipped into the ashes, smudged on your forehead, then disposed of. Next person gets a clean swab. And that falls within the COVID guidelines and everything. Of course, yes, the phrasing on the guidelines doesn't say we have to keep physical distancing, but we want to make everyone as safe as humanly possible. That's the goal behind all of this. So our Ash Wednesday services, and all this information will be coming up on screen. I'm editing this before I send it out to you. Ash Wednesday will be 11 o'clock at St. Andrews in Bishop's Falls and 7 p.m. at St. Albans. And of course, here at St. Albans, for the next little while, we're still worshiping out of the Joe Warren Auditorium. So that's where we will be doing the imposition of ashes. So that is what's coming up this week, and of course then starting on Sunday with the continuation of the Sermon on the Mount. What will we be doing during the week? What will we be doing? But I encourage you all, for middle of the week, take some time to pray, and I'll get to a little technique on all of that in just a moment that we picked up on our retreat. Tuesday mornings, starting not this coming Tuesday, but next Tuesday. This will go out on Facebook and in our emails, and we'll have it in print for everyone as well. We will be doing an online Bible study. We're going to be using a platform that's been used at Queen's College a lot called GoToMeeting. It's on a similar principle as Zoom, only there's no time caps or anything like that. We can have as many people as we want tune in. You don't need an account to use GoToMeeting. You can click on as a guest. If you do not have internet access, if you don't want to use this on your tablet or on your computer, or you're just not sure about all of that, there is a Canada-wide number you can call. So if you have unlimited calling within Canada, be it on your cell phone or on your landline, you just call a number, put in an access code that I will provide for you all, and you can sit back, put your phone on speakerphone, and be a part of everything that way. You can listen in. You can still contribute to the discussions and everything, and we'll try to do that for about 45 minutes to an hour if you have that time to spare. And if at any point you have to jump out, hey, that's fine. We all live busy lives, but we're going to dedicate that time to a bit of Bible study. I'm going to take the week and put that together. It's going to be 5 sessions, and if it all works out well, we're going to keep on doing it. Why online, you may ask? Well, just to provide something new for everyone to try out, and if it works, we'll keep doing it. If not, we'll look at resuming in person, especially when the time comes and we see how things are going with all of that. So all of that information will be readily available this coming Wednesday at the Ash Wednesday services. I'll have all that printed off for everybody, so if you don't access our emails, you don't access Facebook, you will still have the same information to get onto the Bible studies as everyone else. Of course, March 14th, we are anticipating the provincial mandates to be lifted. What that will look like for us as churches, we are going to let you all know when the time comes, because there will still be some recommendations from the diocese. What they are at this point, I don't have that information. Bishop John will send that out, and we will let you know from there. When we get to Holy Week, Maundy Thursday, Good Friday, into Easter Sunday, the only difference is, of course, this year we won't be doing a Holy Saturday in-person service. I'll think of something for that when the time comes. But Maundy Thursday, Good Friday, and Easter Sunday, we are looking forward to everything as we've been accustomed to. We're looking forward to much of that stuff. Will we be doing the foot washing narrative at the Maundy Thursday? We don't know yet. We'll wait and see what that looks like. Palm Sunday, we've been advised already, we will not be doing a formal procession around the churches, but there still will be palms available. We are working on logistics on that stuff right now. But all of that will still happen. But we want to have Lent the way we've been so used to it. I'm already really looking forward to it. And again, I want to encourage you all to take the time during the week when we would normally have a service or at any point during the week to pray. And that's one of the biggest themes of Lent. And one of the easiest things you can do if you're sitting around, take your hand. This is a method called the 5 fingers of prayer. And you can even put your hand on your chest or on your tummy, whatever is most comfortable for you, whether you're lying in bed, whether you're sitting up. That's where you start from. And when you hold your hand near your chest or at all, what finger is closest to you first? It is your thumb. So as you focus on your thumb, pray for those closest to you, as this one is closest. Your pointer finger, teacher's point, politician's point. Pray for those in leadership throughout our community. Pray for teachers, pray for doctors, nurses, our municipal leaders. Pray for all those who use their fingers. Our middle finger, I'm not going to hold it up on its own because that could be, that's a dangerous thing to do. But it's your tallest finger. Normally, churches are built on top of hills. Pray for religious leaders, not just in our own denomination, but throughout the world from all faith traditions. Pray for clergy, bishops, deacons, everyone in a position of leadership within the church. The ring finger, I don't know why, I'm a musician, I don't quite understand it, but it's generally regarded as the weakest of the fingers on your hand. Pray for the sick. the weak, the dying, those who are suffering from addictions, those who are victims of society. Pray for those who need it. Pinky. It's the smallest finger. It's the last finger. Last of all, I'm just having fun doing this. I'm looking at it on screen. I'm having fun. Pray for yourself. Pray for yourself last and least. But that's just a simple thing to do, and it doesn't take very long. Just close your eyes and, finger by finger. Don't go down and then back up. Start with your thumb, and when you've reached your pinky, you've said a full prayer. So that's what I want to encourage you to do during the Lenten season. Every now and then you might see a devotion or something appearing on our social medias. So, if you see them, take the time of prayer to watch them. Join in with anything that we are doing. We are hoping as restrictions lift, we'll be able to start getting into things a little more. Our annual congregational meetings are going to be coming up within the next few weeks. We are awaiting receipt of reports of our audited financial statements. And congregational meetings are for everybody. They are for everyone. We will be doing our absolute best this year, because we have the means to be able to offer it to an extent, to live stream our congregational meetings. They are not secretive. They are for each and every one of you. You all have the right to know what is happening in your congregations. The Parish Council annual meeting will be happening after the congregational meetings, and that is the first official meeting of the Parish Council. That one will not be live streamed, but any information from that will be shared with you all. If you know me by now, after putting up with me for about 7.5 years, you know that I believe in letting you guys know what is happening within your church, within your parish, and being honest with you all. This is not the time for me to update you on the break-in at St. Albans. Everything is under control with all that. The police have everything under control, and thanks be to God, things were no worse than they could have been. Just a little mess to clean up and a major inconvenience for each and every one of us. But it's all under control, so don't worry. But we will see you all on Ash Wednesday. If something happens and I develop symptoms, I've been symptom-free now for close on 4 days, so I'm pretty sure I'm good. Rapid test tells me I'm good. So if something drastic comes up and we have to cancel Ash Wednesday because I'm unavailable, we'll cross that bridge if we come to it. But for right now, I know this has gone on for a little while, but watch this. Take heed to the dates and times. You'll see everything appearing on screen throughout it all. But we'll see you on Ash Wednesday as we mark the beginning of our Lenten journey. Take care, everyone. God bless each and every one of you, and we'll see you then.